Hi, good evening. I wanted to say good afternoon, but good evening to everyone. I'm in the United Kingdom, so it is good evening. Please let me know where you are listening to this conversation from. While this is going on, remember that I have a set of twins. They are now 9 weeks old, so just in case you hear them cry, I'm in their house. This is not my house. I live in Dallas, Texas, so I'm in the United Kingdom now. If you hear any baby crying, it is their space, it is their house. I am just here renting. So please talk to me. Where are you listening to this conversation from? Please remind your friends and everybody who is supposed to be here. I feel so tired. I almost cancelled, but I just decided to show up. So I'm just managing my energy. Let's talk about narcissist. So I see Lagos, Nigeria. I see the US. I see the United Kingdom. Please talk to me. Where are you listening to this conversation from? Let's talk about narcissist. Where are you listening to this conversation from? Nigeria, UK, US, and what else have I seen? Yeah, I think those are the three countries that I have seen. Nigeria, UK, US. Please represent your country. Where are you listening to this conversation from? Nigeria, UK, US. Please talk to me. Where are you listening to this conversation from? Let's talk about narcissist. So yesterday I sent a message. It was a post really asking people if they had ever dated a narcissist before or been in a relationship with a narcissist. And as at the last time I checked, I think I had about 200 responses and comments, from people sharing their experiences. And I want to say thank you for sharing your experience. Thank you for sharing your truth. And some people asked if, men do not experience the same thing because it felt like 95% of the responses were from women. I think I saw one or two men talk. And thankfully, people responded and said, well, you will hardly find men, talk about things like this. Just type out that, oh, they were once in love with a narcissist or married one or dated one. So here we are today. Let's talk about narcissism and narcissist. I'm going to make it as simple as possible so that just in case you do not know or have never heard about this before, let's go down there. So narcissists are people who are self-absorbed, meaning it is not about self-confidence or self-awareness. It is about always being the center of attention and always self-centered. For them, everything in life must revolve around them. Everything, your life must revolve around them. Your existence must revolve around them. Your business, everything you live, you move, and you breathe for must revolve around them. Now, how do we identify narcissist? One of the templates that they use is what you call love bombing. What exactly is love bombing? Love bombing is when you meet someone for the first time and in a couple of days they are already trying to be your one and only and ensuring that your life revolves around them. They want to be the center of your life in a couple of days, a week or two or something. Like they just want you to, they want to take over your life. They want you to feast on them. So love bombing is unending attention, not because they care, but because they want to drown you with so much attention that you will not have enough breathing space to do anything else or think about anything else. Most likely you would even abandon your friends, not because you really want to abandon them, but because you really do not have any more time. You don't have much time left. This person is always on phone with you, always trying to be in everything that you do. They just want to take over your life and ensure that you become addicted to them. So that is love bombing. That's the first way that they come in. And it is at that point of love bombing where you need to pay attention to say love grows. People grow in love. They don't fall in love, they grow in love. They develop in love, they mature in love. If something is going to be forever, what are we rushing it for? Why are we in a hurry? Why are we making it look like, oh, we are rushing somewhere? So if you understand that love grows, if you understand that something permanent must have a beautiful foundation, you have to slow it down by saying to yourself, if this is not going to be forever, I am not going to be involved. So love bombing is the first thing that they do. They suck you in and they try as much as possible that you become addicted to them. Another thing that happens is whatever they do to you becomes and feels almost like too good to be true. It looks in one way like an answered prayer. In another way, you are saying to yourself, this person just looks so perfect. So sometimes they are genuinely good people. I say that all the time. They are genuinely good men and good women. But these good men and good women, because their own lives are important to them also, they take their time in relationships to say, let me be sure that we share the same values, we share the same beliefs. Let me be sure that we're going to the same place. Let me be sure that our value system align. Let me be sure that, okay, both of us are agreeing on the family constitution, all of those beautiful things. But for love bombers, what they do is they want to suck you in to the point where you have no time for nothing else. And after that, you become addicted to them and dependent on them. Once they see that your life is about them and they now own your existence, once they see that you feel comfortable and they see that you feel like they are the best thing that has ever happened to you, they start unraveling. They start showing their true colors. And part of what they do is what I call negging. You can Google negging. Negging, instead of nagging, it's an E. Negging means that they will pretend to appreciate you, but in the same statement, they will draw you down, meaning they want to say something good to you, but in the same statement, they are also reminding you of your inadequacies. So somebody says, oh, I know you are not the most beautiful girl, but I'm glad that you are mine. Like, in the first place, why are we talking about somebody not being the most beautiful girl when you can as well just say that I am glad you are mine? Like, why is the statement starting from I know you are not the most beautiful girl? So negging comes when you are appreciating in one hand, in another hand you are condescending. So you blend it like a smoothie. You blend it like you are toasting something. In one breath you're saying, I know that you are not this, but I appreciate you, so that the person doesn't feel too excited. The person still feels very controlled. The person still feels like, oh, they're at the mercy of whatever that you say. So narcissists have a way of being self-absorbed, and their self-absorption is what they carry up and about to the point where they want other people to live for them. So once you are in a relationship with a narcissist, you stop being yourself. And a way to know is to ask yourself, am I still the same person I was before I started dating this person? And this is for men and women. A way to know if you are with a narcissist is to ask yourself, am I still the same person I was before I started dating this person? And what that means is the only time there should be a change should be a positive change. If you have a negative change where you see that you are different, and when I say you're different, your confidence level has increased, has decreased, your happiness level has decreased, now you are walking on eggshells, they've isolated you from your friends, it just looks like you are deeply unhappy and your life is centered around them, you are obviously with a narcissist, no matter the gender. So a question to ask yourself when you are dating is, always ask yourself, is my life better in this relationship? Who I was before and who am I now? What kind of difference is there? Have I changed for the better, or am I reducing and extinguishing myself? Am I evaporating? One of the things that people do not notice when they're with narcissists is because they come in with full force, where they love bomb you and make you feel addicted to them. They speak your love languages. Narcissists are manipulators. They know the love languages. They know what to do. So they buy you gifts. They give you quality time. Physical touch is there. Words of affirmation. All of those things that they're doing is like when you've read all these books, all these laws of power books. When you've read those books, you just begin to practice them. You do dark psychology on people. You manipulate them. You suck them in. It's like an emotional scam. It's like an emotional scam. And one of the things that I tell people who want to date is always watch how people love themselves first before you join their world. Watch how people relate with themselves. One thing about narcissists is they have low self-esteem. So they're always looking for attention. They're always looking for people who will abandon their lives and begin to live their own life. They're always looking for people who they can control, people that they can step on, people that they can use. And they go after the good girls. They really go after the good girls. The good girls are people who have been groomed to fit in. They've been groomed not to be disruptors. They've been groomed to align. They've been groomed to be the obedient kind of people. They've been groomed to be one of those people who just align with everything. So they go for the good girls. They go for the good girls, especially girls who were raised in church, especially girls who were raised in church, girls who have been cultured to see Proverbs 31 women or woman as their role model, girls who have been cultured to, girls who have been cultured to be submissive, girls who have been cultured to center their lives around men. When girls are leaving college, parents and culture have already started saying, oh, get somebody to marry, get somebody to provide for you. And they make it look like once you're not married, you are not a good girl, and make it look like marriage is a reward for good character. So these guys look for those girls who have lived their lives in a particular way that look very controllable. So they prey on them. They give them so much love and drown them with so much love, and it becomes so unreal, too good to be true. And then because these girls have also read about Cinderella, they've read about Knight in Shining Armor, all those ones that, oh, somebody rescued you, my Knight in Shining Armor, whatever those things are called, poems, Mills and Bones, all those things. So an average girl is thinking, you know what? This looks like what I've seen in movies. This looks like what I've read in books, what I've read in romance, whatever. And this is happening to me. So these narcissists and these control freaks and self-absorbed people go after the supposed good girls. And once they suck the good girl in and see that the good girl is addicted to them, then they begin to show their true colors. They begin to show that they lack empathy. They are not really there for you. Narcissists are not in a relationship for you. They're in a relationship for themselves. They are with you because they want you to live for them. So they want you to abandon your life, abandon your existence, and pick up theirs. They want that anything they say is what you do. They want your life to be an extension of theirs. They don't want you to have any life. They don't want you to have any say. They don't want you to be able to think for yourself, do anything for yourself. They just want you to be like a robot saying, yes, sir, yes, daddy, yes, sir, yes, daddy, and that's it. So for them, as long as you obey them, you are good. As long as you obey them, you will be happily married. As long as they have your remote control, they can call you and you run when they call you, meaning once have I called you, twice have you responded. As long as, thank you for buying the badge, Annie, as long as they can say anything to you and you dare not talk back, you dare not have an opinion, you dare not respond, you dare not even act like you have the capacity to think. So for them is you must reduce for them to feel valued. Narcissists are badly behaved dictators, badly behaved humans. And the thing about it is, a good number of them will never change. In fact, people have said they would never change. The only time they will change is when they want to change. But guess what? Because they choose not to engage in self-reflection and see themselves for who they are, narcissists concentrate on other people. They never see themselves. They never engage in self-reflection. They never sit down and say, what role am I playing in this relationship? What did I get wrong? Where did I get it wrong? All of those things. They never do all of those things. Narcissists ensure that everything is outside of them. If a relationship is not working well, it must be the other person. If something is not going well, it must be the other person. For them, they are perfect. Their life is good. You are the one who should align with them. And there are many, like you will be shocked at how many narcissists are up and about. They've been groomed to feel entitled. They've been groomed to be self-absorbed. They've been groomed to feel like everything they ask for, they must get. They've been groomed to feel like people were created for their existence, especially women. They've been groomed to feel like, you know what, you are my slave, you are below me, you are under me. In fact, they've been groomed to make you feel like the fact that you breathe and share the same air with them, you should be grateful. And their words are very terrible. They are emotionally abusive. They are verbally abusive. They are very, very abusive. Narcissists use their words like arrows. They use their words like arrows. Every terrible word is on their tongue. Because narcissists do not break your soul alone. They break your spirit. Because they know that once they can break your spirit, you will not be able to live. Once a narcissist can break your spirit, you will not be able to live. That's the same reason, and the reason why a good number of people cannot live or lack the energy to live a relationship that they know they're supposed to live. Narcissists are actors. Right in front of everybody, they are good. In fact, some of them act so quiet, so introverted, so sweet. People will not believe it when you're sharing the story that or whatever happened between both of you. They will actually think you are the problem because guess what? They know how to put on a character. They have a persona. They have an alter ego. When they are outside, everybody sees them as the sweet and sexy set of people. When they are with you, they are nasty and they are Lucifer's chief of staff. When they are love bombing you, they're very caring. The whole idea of this caring nature is for you to be addicted to them to the point where you would think that they are the ones you've been waiting for all your life. Once they get to that point of addiction where they have confirmed that your life is incomplete without them, they just start. They just start. And then it comes from emotional abuse to verbal abuse to isolating you from your friends and family to negging you, which is they will pretend to appreciate you at the same time they will push you down. So they will tell you one kind word and tell you 15, 20 terrible words. Narcissists know how to shred you with their words. The whole idea of the shredding is for you to second guess yourself, for you to feel like you are not good enough, for you to feel like you are not worthy, and for you to feel like nobody will want or desire you if you leave them. So for them is you are not valuable without me. For them is when you leave me, there's nothing you can do. For them is no matter who you tell, nobody will believe you. And once a relationship is broken, the next thing they go on or embark on is called character assassination. Oh, once you fall out with a narcissist, you are done. They go everywhere, tell your friends, tell your enemies, go everywhere to mess up your character. The reason for that is they just want to ensure that nobody believes you, and they want to ensure that they get in the word first. They know how to manipulate, they know how to gaslight, they just know how to be evil. And because their specialty is to break your spirit to the point where you do not have the energy to leave them, they keep breaking it. Every morning they break you, afternoon they break you, at night they break you. Narcissists have a PhD in breaking people. So if you've stepped out of a relationship with a narcissist or you're still with one, there's a tendency you have to leave. The only reason why you can be considering staying is if the person wants to change, and you cannot evangelize change to anybody. They have to know that they want to change. A narcissist will send everybody to therapy, but they will not go to therapy because in their mind, everybody else is a problem. They are perfect, they are good, they don't need help. Everybody else is a problem. Everybody else is a problem. Somebody said, is it possible for two narcissists to date? I'm not sure, because a part of me feels like because both of them will be self-absorbed, they will not be able to align, because nobody will submit to the other person, meaning nobody will really take the shit from the other person. And because they are so self-absorbed, one person has to leave. I know that narcissists target the people that they go for. They target people and say to themselves, this one looks very calm and collected and controllable. When people start saying to you that I like the fact that you are controllable, I like the fact that you are resilient, I like the fact that you are submissive, there are some words that narcissists use that you should pay attention to. Because in a relationship, nobody should desire to control anybody. It is a relationship, not a controlling ship. Relationship comes with partnership. So once someone begins to look for control, someone is looking for submission, then you should understand. Because in the first place, submission is natural. Why do I say submission is natural? When you treat somebody well, a normal person, emphasis on normal. When you treat a normal person well, you don't have to campaign for submission. They will naturally get in line, emphasis on normal. So if there's somebody who is targeting and saying to you, I like the fact that you're controllable, I like the fact that you're submissive, I like the fact that when it begins to look like they are looking for ways to put you underneath them, something is wrong. A narcissist wants to be worshipped. A narcissist wants to be your God. They want you to revolve your existence around them, to practically sing for them in the morning, early in the morning I will rise and praise your name. That's what a narcissist wants. They don't want you to do anything outside of them. In them you live, you move, and you have your being. That is who they are. So if somebody is asking you out now, or you're in a relationship with someone and you want to find out if they are narcissist or not, ask yourself a question. The question is, since I started dating this person, has my life changed? Did it change for the better, or have I lost myself? When you are with a narcissist, you will lose yourself. You will forget who you are. You will not have an identity, because everything about you will be an extension of them. Everything. You will not have friends. They would ensure that they supervise your friendship. Your family members, they will supervise it. They will supervise everything that you do. So to know if you're dating a narcissist, ask yourself a question, and the question is, since I started dating this person, how has my life been? Has my life increased, or have I reduced? Do I have more joy, or I am losing myself? If you are losing yourself, you have to step out. Why do I say you have to step out? Because it is not the will of God for you to evaporate in a relationship. It is not the will of God for you to evaporate in a relationship. That is a tweet. It is not the will of God for you to evaporate in a relationship. God did not create you for extinction. God did not create you for extinction. Do you understand? So if you're in a relationship and you are evaporating, you are not in a relationship, you are in a factory. Like you are they are burning you. You would become cadaver if you are not careful. So if you are dating someone who is evaporating you or extinguishing you, you are not in a relationship, you are in hell. You are practically going to be a cadaver before you leave that place. And there's really no reason to lose yourself for anybody. There's really no reason to lose yourself for anybody. Anyone who loves you will take care of you. They would nurture you. They would tend to you. And this is not dependent on any gender. They will nurture you. They will tend to you. They would care about you. They will be supportive. They will do what lovers do. You cannot love someone and you are being condescending and destructive. That is not love. That is negging. That is narcissism. You cannot love someone and you are extinguishing them. That definitely is not love. If you do not leave a narcissist, what you will most likely do is to begin to be depressed and consider suicide. Because a narcissist will not leave you until you perish. You have to make a choice by saying, am I going to stay or will I perish? That's a question to ask yourself. If you are listening to me today, do you want to perish in that relationship or you desire to leave? Is living easy? No. Is living simple? No. Staying is not easy either. Will it cost you more to leave than to stay? It will cost you your life to stay. But if you plan your exit properly, it will most likely not cost you your life. Staying there will kill you emotionally. It will kill you physically. You will feel worthless. You will feel not good enough. They will mess you up. And some of them do not mind killing you and killing themselves. They don't mind. They do not mind. So instead of feeling like a savior, that you will love them to a point that they will change, I'm just here to say to you, if anything happens to you, they will remarry. If anything happens to you, they will date again. And this may be the last time you will hear it, because I may not be the first person who has told you to leave that relationship, but something within you, and some people are praying with you and saying that, oh, don't worry, he will change. Don't worry, till death do you part, blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you something. The person that will marry and replace you will attend your funeral. Because one thing narcissists know how to do is to groom people. So while you are there and they are killing you, they already know that you are going to leave. So that attachment part of them that says that you will leave them after a while, they're already grooming who will take over. So once you exit, they will just say that the exit of an icon on your obituary. Do you understand? And the person who will replace you will attend the funeral. So while you are there, and thinking you will love them to a point where they will change, go leave that place first. Like, leave that relationship and leave that environment first. Because they will kill you and not feel it. The way they are, they lack empathy. There's nothing you can say. Let me tell you something. I've met people who told me that when they caught their spouses cheating, the men said to them, now that you saw what you wanted to see, what do you want to do? Only a narcissist can say that. Like, you went to cheat, your wife caught you, and you are legit saying that, what do you want to do now that you saw it? That's a narcissist. They have no empathy whatsoever. They lack accountability. Nothing points towards them. There's nothing you can say. You are the problem. Nothing. Nothing. If they are cheating with 50 women, they will tell you it's because you added weight, because your food is not sweet, because you are not prayerful enough, because when they ask you for sex, you didn't give them. In fact, they will say, well, men are wired to cheat. Every narcissist have no... In fact, sometimes you'll be wondering if they think, like, if they even have anything called prefrontal cortex, PFC, if they have. How can you deal with a demon? You know, who can battle with the Lord? Nobody. How can you deal with a demon? Because while you are praying against the weapon formed against you, you may be formed against yourself. There are 8 billion people roaming this world. Amongst them are good men and women. Why are you in a relationship with an evaporator or a fumigating machine? They will even tell you that no matter who you report them to, nothing will happen. How can you be dating a terrorist? Somebody that nobody can call to order. Are you people not scared? There must be at least 2 people on earth who can call you to order and say, sit down there. What is wrong with you? When you want to deal with a demon, you leave the demon alone. Demons face God, not humans. And the fact that you want to be a living sacrifice for a narcissist is what you should resign from now. You cannot be a living sacrifice for a narcissist. Most of these narcissists had their mothers as enablers, had their fathers as enablers, had their siblings as enablers. How they were groomed. They were groomed to feel entitled, to feel worshipped, to be self-absorbed, to feel like they are the best thing after Lord Jesus, King of Nazareth, every rubbish thing. So for them, who do you think they are? And then they feel like everybody is replaceable. So they don't genuinely enter relationships for connection. They enter relationships for whatever they want to get, for sex, for money, for anything. So if you are dating a narcissist now and you are still praying for them that they change, I'm just here to say to you that you may not survive it. Rest in peace is not a greeting. They will remarry. In fact, they already know who they will remarry before you die. I am here to rescue you. It's not as if I want to marry you, no. And it's not any gender that I'm talking to. I am here to rescue you. Some of you, if you want to see December 31st, you have to leave that demon you are with. And anybody that confronts a narcissist, they cancel. Narcissists don't like being called to order. If you hold them accountable, they will cancel you. Even if you are an orphan, you need to leave a narcissist alone. You were liked at home. At least there's one person that likes you. You cannot battle with a narcissist. They are already dating your replacement. And it's not one that will replace you. They are in a polygamous and polyamorous relationship. So I am just here to give you life, that you cannot win that battle against a narcissist. Some of them are even violent. So apart from emotional abuse, physical abuse, financial abuse, all the abuses that exist, they now add beating. And you are still praying for them. Narcissists will throw tantrums like children who wear pampers. They've matured in age, like they are growing, but emotionally they are stunted. They are like 2 weeks old babies. Any little thing, they will be throwing tantrums up and down. You will fall sick. You will have different body pain, blood pain, every pain, migraine, eye pain, every pain. You will lose yourself because you are in love. Love does not evaporate. Any love that makes you evaporate is not love. It is not love. And I just came here to give you life. And once you fall out with a narcissist, they will go on character assassination. They will do PR stunts. They will evangelize. They will campaign. Because God forbid anybody truly knows the truth. So they will first of all go and be discussing. Nobody's asking them anything. It's everybody they will tell. Just because they don't want to sit with themselves. So I came to give you life today. Leave narcissists alone. I know that their desire is to break your spirit. If your spirit is already broken, tap into other people's spirits. Get a therapist and pay. Sometimes you need strength from somebody else. I have worked with over 500 clients in 40 countries. And sometimes you need somebody else to help you fight. This fight, you will pay for it. Go and find a therapist that you can pay, that will be giving you strength and energy to live. You can rant to, you can vent to, you can do all of that. Go and pay for somebody to be in your corner. Pay for your life. If your life is valuable, you should be able to find the money. Money is not your problem. It's your desire to live. Money is not your problem at all. I've been broke before and I know money is not the problem. When you want to succeed, you will succeed. When you are ready to succeed, you will see that success has been waiting for you. Money is not your problem at all. So don't come here and say, Aidi, you can't understand. I don't have a budget for it. If you don't have a budget for it, people will have a budget for your funeral. The money they will not give you in life, they will use it to buy coffee. So don't tell me here that money is your problem. Me and you know that money is not your problem. You are listening to me now. There are so many things you can sell for your life to be free. Take yourself seriously. You need a support system to live a narcissist. You need a support system to live a narcissist. Because when they break your spirit, you will be like a shadow. You will not even identify yourself. To get up from the bed every morning you will feel like work. You will not even want to wake up. Something within you will be thinking that, can I die from my sleep? When a narcissist is done with you, you will be lonely, frustrated, alone, depressed, suicidal. Every day you will desire death. Something within you will just be thinking, can I die from my sleep? So if you are dating a narcissist and you are saying you are praying, it's not a prayer point. So people before you have died, some people will die after you because some of you will not still listen. And that's why I came here this night, as tired as I am. I am very tired. I'm bringing this gospel to say, leave narcissist alone. Any relationship that makes you evaporate is not a relationship. Leave narcissist alone. Go and pray for yourself. Leave people's children who want to act unfortunate alone. And don't tell me I can't live. You can live. You can live. You that you are looking at me now, you can live. Go and pay for therapy. If you need energy to live, if you need a support system to live, pay for it. Pay for it. All of us are paying for things. Pay for it. Pay. Is it easy to live? No, but go and buy an anchor. Go and buy a backbone. Pay somebody money and say, I am going to, in the next 1 month, my plan is to leave this hell that I turned into a house. And let them tell you what to do. I have a class ongoing. It's about to start. My relationship hot. It is about breaking generational emotional pain. Because there are some of us who are very solid people, very sweet, very good. But all the pains that we've inherited from our mothers, our fathers, and everywhere, we sprinkle it. We sprinkle it everywhere. If you check my wall, you will see it's relationship hurt. It's not for everybody. It's an exclusive class. It's $1,450. It's not for everybody at all. It's for executives, an exclusive class, relationship hurt. You can send me a DM to join. It starts in September, but I have just a couple of slots left. Relationship hurt. It is strictly for executives, exclusive executives who say to me that everything in my life is going well. I have my money. I'm doing well. But let me say something to you. My triggers are killing me. I have anger issues. I'm in a relationship or in a marriage and I know that I'm messing it up. My guy is good. But guess what? I have trauma. I have luggage. I have things that I'm carrying with me from everywhere else. And I need help. Because once you can shed this relational weight, your life will be better. Your health will be better. You will earn more money. You can check out Relationship Hot on my wall. I put everything there. To join, you can send me a DM. It is not for everybody. It's an exclusive class. It's not expensive. It's for a chosen few. $1,450 for a month is a mastermind. Mastermind. Every Sunday, we're going to have a meeting. If you are dating a narcissist, they are going to kill you. Before they kill you, I just want to say to you that tonight, the 17th of August, is a good time to start planning your exit. If you don't know how, come and join Relationship Hot. Learn how to exit. Because if you don't exit physically, you will exit the earth. You can never do anything right in the eyes of a narcissist. Nothing. Nothing. No matter what you do, it is never good enough. Nothing. And they are never wrong. Kolon Shano. They are never wrong. And when you see them outside, you will not know they are evil. They will dress up. They will look good. Pretty witches. Handsome terrorists. They will spray perfume, wear designer clothes. In fact, outside, they will open the door for you of the car. They will open the door of the car for you. The girls too are there. Women, they will be there. Sweet voices, baritone. People outside will be saying, God, when? They will not know that you are dealing with Lucifer's chief of staff. People have used a lot of narcissists to be doing God when. People have tapped into people's social media relationship to say God when. Some of these narcissists are in mosque and in churches. A good number of church leaders are narcissists. A good number of them. Nobody can beat me. A good number of church leaders are narcissists. Their word is yes and amen. They are preaching submission. They do not submit. They will say you should have people who will call you to order. Nobody calls them to order. A good number of church leaders and mosque are narcissists. There's nothing people can do. A good number of them. Nobody can call them to order. All their members are below them in life. Their wives, they use remote control to control them. Anything is what the senior pastor has said. Anything what Papa has said. Anything what Mama has said. Is Papa, Mama. Well done. Financial abusers, emotional abusers, manipulators, gaslighters. They will use prophecy to lie. They will use word of knowledge to lie. They will use all the gift of the spirit to gaslight and manipulate. You have to be sensible to know that God does not talk like this. As they are like that, they know they are in different departments in your church and in your mosque, pastored by narcissists. What's that one called? The Muslim. Before you say it's only Christian, I said, I don't know how they say it in Muslim, but the Muslim version of pastored by narcissists. Rama, what do you people say? Pastored, imamed by narcissists. What do you people say? Because our own is pastored by narcissists. What's your own, Coach Rama? Muslim. Wicked people. If your life is not centered around the alphaed by narcissists, if your life is not centered around them, it's all over. They are the ones who want to control you. In fact, they want to tell you who to marry, imamed by narcissists. Thank you. They want to tell you who to marry. They want to tell you when to marry, how to marry. Why are you controlling somebody else's life? Why? They say it's alphaed by narcissists, imam by narcissists. What is they even right here? Alphaed by narcissists, imam by narcissists. I don't know. But when you encounter a narcissist, it's very, don't go and join NSPPDO to say you want to pray for a narcissist. Leave that relationship first. Pastor Jerry did not say you people should go and die in relationship, because the way you people do things, he's a man of God, and I know he will not want you to die in a relationship. Don't go and be doing what God cannot do, does not exist. There are some people God knows that they will go to hell. That's why he created hell for them. Because no matter what they hear, they don't want to change. They don't want to change you. Don't go and be a living sacrifice. They will bring their next wife to your funeral. Because I know people, you go and pray and fast and be jumping up and down. You will go and attend NSPPD, you go and attend NLP, all the prayer session, you are there. Praying for somebody who is determined to kill you. If you live, will you die? If you leave that relationship where there are 8 billion people on earth, will you die? Do you like yourself? Do you have self-respect? Do you rate yourself? Or who do you think you are to yourself? NSCPPD is for normal prayers. Normal prayers. Nobody can convert a devil. That's why the devil is still the devil. Do you understand? The devil can never give his life. You already have a consistency title in hell, and he has his children. So don't go and be praying rubbish prayer at prayer conferences and making it look like their prayers are not coming to pass. The devil will not give his life. Narcissists will not give their lives. If they want to give it, we will be humbled. But while they are giving it or not giving it, it's not your business. Go and pray from another man's arm. Let another man love you while you are praying for a wicked person. Let somebody's child love you properly. Let somebody's son or daughter love you while you are praying for a witch. They say we should talk about sex with a narcissist. I'm a woman of God. You people should not stress me. People should not stress me. If you want to hear about sex with a narcissist, come and join Relationship Hot. Because this one that I was even mentioning PNS before you even go and show Pastor Jerry this video now. If you want to show him, don't edit anything out. So show him the whole thing before you go and lose. I want to talk about Pastor Jerry because you social media children. Social media children, you should respect yourself. So the devil cannot be converted though. Leave the devil to function like a demon. And leave his children to receive the template and script of destruction. Any relationship that steals, kills, and destroys is not a relationship. You are dating a terrorist. During sex, a narcissist is obsessed. It's about them. Everything is centered around them. They are not connecting with you during sex, so they are doing performance, not connection. After the sex, they will even watch the video because they would have recorded it. They have to see what they did and did not do well, so that next time they will press your neck and pin you to the wall properly. One day you will pass on. Do you understand? So I am begging you with everything within you. Leave narcissists alone. If you do not have the strength to live, go and hire a therapist so that you will pay for strength. It is okay for your strength to reduce. It's very okay. But there are professionals available to help you. Come and join Relationship Hot. If you need to leave a narcissist and you don't know how, come and join. It's not for small people, no. It's not for small people at all. When you encounter me, you encounter virtue will leave you. It's not even expensive. $1,450 is not an expensive venture. It's for executives and exclusive. If you are dating somebody who wants to kill you, come and join Relationship Hot. Whether you are a man or a woman. The first person that paid for the Relationship Hot was a man. A full-blown engineer. Man. So it's not that it's for women, no. They are pressing men also. They are pressing men. They are good men who are married to beautiful witches. Oluwashanu. The girls deceived them. They were washing clothes. They were cooking food. All of those things that made it look like they are good girls. The guy also felt he got wife material. If not, that something's wrong with you somehow, but let me leave you alone. They scammed you with jollof rice. An area that they used to wash clothes. Just because somebody washed your boxers, you fell in love. Can you imagine? You know, sometimes you will just sit down and be wondering what's really going on. Is your life important to you? Somebody washed your singlet and you automatically said that they are wife material. Or somebody cooked jollof rice for you when it's not as if you've been malnourished before. Imagine how your mom will feel that because you ate somebody's rice, you married the person. Were you malnourished? Did they not raise you well? Did they not feed you? Do you understand? And then you will just be wondering how people got married because of food. Food. Clothes that washing machine is now washing and drying. If you come to America now, we have washing machine in our houses. You will put your clothes there, put what's it called, pod inside. They will wash themselves, they will rinse, they will dry. Imagine you tell your mom that you married one girl because she made a 4-year-old for you when you are not malnourished, when you are not an orphan, or because somebody swept your house. You know, sometimes you just be wondering what people are really doing with their lives. Is your life important to you? Or do you have photocopy somewhere we don't know? Women are falling in love over Indomie and egg. One guy said he wants to kill me on a date. The moment he used Uber to carry the person, that's the end. Like, come up higher. Let's rate ourselves. Demand for more. How can you fall in love because of food? They now say a man's, what's the yes statement? They even say a man's stomach is the way to his heart. Crazy something like that. Don't let them kill you because of food though. You did not read what happened to Cain and Abel, who collected whose food? I can't even remember right now. Like, what's really going on? People are eating a 4-year-old and jollof rice, Indomie and egg, and you already have a marriage partner. Men, please demand for more in your relationship. All this rubbish behavior of culture that you're looking for wife material, somebody who can cook, somebody who can sweep, somebody, sometimes some of you even need to be flogged. Like, we should just even handcuff you and flog you. You understand? And the women are looking for men with money. The fact that he has money does not mean he wants to provide for you. Do you understand? He can, thank you, Jerry. People that read Bible, one course says Esau. Thank you, because I was wondering in my head, it's not Cain and Abel, but I didn't remember the other name. I'm tired. Women are looking for men who can provide. That he has money does not mean he wants to provide for you. You may hear about the money and not see the money. You understand? You may hear the money, but you may not see it. Let's be behaving well. Let's put some honor and worth on our names. Demand for more. Be more. How do you feel about LGBT? I have no feelings about them. What's my business with them? What's my business with somebody's sexuality? Do you want to sleep with them? No. I don't have any feeling about LGBT. I don't think of them. I'm not interested in them. What's my business with somebody's sexuality? Do I want them? No. Do I want to date them? No. What am I feeling? People should leave me, please. What's my business with LGBT? I don't care who anybody wants to become. I'm focused on my life. What's my business with what someone is doing behind the scene? I'm not interested in their sex life. They're not interested in mine. So what's my business? If anybody has a business with LGBT, it should be God. I didn't create anybody. I'm not interested in anybody. How can you be saying, what do I think about LGBT or what do I feel? Absolutely nothing. They don't exist to me. What's my business? People are very funny. So you think I just sit down thinking of what's on my business? No, I don't think of what's happening behind the door, what someone is doing under the sheets. If God has a problem with LGBT, you should face them, man. I don't have any problem with anybody. I'm just a jolly good fellow who is enjoying her life. No, whether a person wants to trap me with LGBT or not, I don't care. You can't trap me. I don't think of them. No. If you're LGBT, so what am I supposed to do with it? You can be anything you want to be. It's not my business. You and God should be facing yourselves. Please, I'm just here, enjoying my life, eating pepper snail and minding my damn business. Yeah. How am I going to be bothered about who somebody is shacking behind the scene? No, the person is just looking for what to quote. Somebody said, how did that question apply to what's wrong, guys? No, you know when they want to trap me. No, it's not me they want to trap. I'm wiser than all those rubbish things. What do I think about LGBT? Absolutely nothing. I'm on my damn business. Nothing. You can be LGBT in peace. I don't care. I've never cared. I don't plan to care from now. I'm hoping they don't care about me also. Everybody's doing what everybody wants to do. We're 8 billion people. I can't be thinking of what people are doing. What do I think of this? What do I think of that? Who do I think I am that I'm thinking of other people? Why? Am I the one who created them? Please, I don't have any thoughts about LGBT. Everybody will be good with themselves, man. So, if you are dating a narcissist, you should find an exit plan, because if you do not find a physical exit plan, they are going to kill everything about you, your spirit, your soul, your body, till you feel absolutely worthless and depressed. If you do not know how, please join Relationship Hot and we'll take you from there. You can send me a DM, but please listen to what's on the flyer on Relationship Hot. I already posted it and I put the price is $1,450. So before you send me a DM, that is the price. So it's an exclusive community, a 1-month mastermind with executives. Executives. So thank you so much for joining the conversation on narcissism. A recap is narcissists are self-absorbed. The reason for the self-absorption is they want your entire life to be about them. They don't want you to live. They want you to live for them. And the only time that you will please a narcissist is when your life is about them. Once your life is not about them, they are going to cancel you. And how do they cancel you? By going on character assassination. There's nothing you can do that a narcissist will ever appreciate. It is never good enough. They will always ensure that nothing about you is good enough. So they would neg you, not nag. They would neg you and reduce you and be condescending. The entire script is, once they can break your spirit, they will break your soul, they will destroy your body, and you will not be able to leave them, because they are scared of abandonment. They are scared of being abandoned. So they know that if they do not break you, you would abandon them. So if you're at the point where you cannot leave them, it is because they feel like they've already triumphed and they've succeeded. Now you have to take back your life. You have to snatch your life back. You have to say to yourself, I made a terrible mistake by getting into this relationship or this marriage. I am here, but I know that if I do not leave, I will die. And like I said earlier, any relationship that makes you evaporate is not a relationship. You are dating a terrorist. Relationships nurture. Relationships support. Relationships care about you. If there's a relationship that is stealing, is killing, and is destroying you, you are not in a relationship, you are in hell. So if you want to know whether you're dating a narcissist or not, ask yourself a question. Before I started dating this person, who was I before? Who am I now? Who was I before this relationship? Who am I now? If there's no positive growth, if there's no positive encouragement and happiness and all of that, please leave. Stop making excuses. Stop making excuses. Stop making excuses for them. Stop saying, oh, he's not that bad. You know, it's just sometimes. These guys mess you up with silent treatment. They mess you up with malice. They mess you up with, they snub you. They ghost you. They do all the rubbish. Stop making excuses for narcissists. Stop saying he's not always bad. He just has his bad days. You know, he's not this. He just has his days. Stop making excuses for narcissists. They will never change. The same way the devil can never give his life is the same way Lucifer's chief of staff will never give his life, and his children. They know what they are doing. Stop making it look like they don't know. And then all these words like, oh, you know, he doesn't beat me. He provides for the children. Maybe I'm asking for too much. Maybe my standards are high. You know, because narcissists will make you question your sanity. You are actually going to think that you are the problem. You are going to start running mad. You are going to start feeling like there's something wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with you. You are dating an evaporator. Thank you so much for sharing your life with me. To join the Relationship Hot, please check what's on my wall. Please also send me a DM so that you can receive the links to join. Thank you so much. I'll see you some other time. Have a restful evening. Have a restful afternoon, wherever you're watching from. Thank you so much for joining this live conversation. I will see you some other time. By the time I'm seeing you, please ensure that you are not evaporating. Stop giving excuses for people who know what they are doing. They know what they're doing. You deserve more than the fragments they are giving you. You deserve more than the portion they are giving you. You deserve more than somebody treating you like a piece of shit. You deserve more than today I love you, next month I'm keeping malice with you, then I come back in October to plan a surprise holiday, November, December I ghost you. Stop attaching your life to abusers. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Some of them may even pretend to cry and all that. It's just a script. They know what they're doing. Let them just form their world. There are 8 billion people. Go and enjoy your life. I love you. I care about you. I want to go see my twins. I miss them. They're 9 weeks old. I'm just going to step upstairs, be with my twins, romance them. Very pretty children, handsome baby, beautiful girl. I'll talk to you some other time. Thank you. See you at the relationship hot. To join, please send me a DM. Thank you.